Hey, what's going on, guys? Jonah here with JR Takes. Just wanted to get on here and bang out a quick little MLB podcast. We got the MLB playoffs starting here in T minus 20 minutes. First game, we've got the Guardians and the Tigers. Tigers playing in Cleveland, and we got Scooble going up against Williams. This one's kind of a coin flip for me personally. I mean, as just from the standpoint of as a Mariners fan, who do we want to play? And then who do I think is going to win? Really, it's tough because the Tigers, I believe, are the more talented team, but they have looked horrendous the final month and a half of the season. And the Guardians have done just the opposite. They have, God, it seems like I feel like they've only lost like 3 games in the month of September. It's crazy. But they've certainly been on a tear. Uh, can they do this in October? We'll see. Same questions can be raised about the Mariners, but that's why we play the games to see it happen. So we got the Tigers and Guardians coming up here in, like I said, about a half hour from now. Um, and I guess we'll just dive right into it. We got the Tigers, Guardians, Padres, Cubs following them at noon, and then we got the Red Sox, Yankees at 3 o'clock, and then following it up, the final game this evening, we got the Reds at the Dodgers. So it's the these are some good slate of games. Like I guess maybe the biggest news probably is going to be Dodgers, Reds, but hey, that's the cool thing about baseball is like the shitty team can beat the superior team. It just depends on who has momentum, who's hot, who's clicking at the right time. So, potential Reds upset? I mean, I'd like to see it. Reds Mariners World Series. Could you imagine? That would be so awesome. Um, but yeah, anyway, getting back to the games, we got the Tigers Guardians. I think the Tigers are going to take this series personally. I think they get the dub with Scooble today. It just, I mean, why would you bet against that guy? Odds are he's going to win if not Garrett Crochet, Tarek Skubal is going to be taking home that hardware for the 2025 season. So I think the Tigers, you got a fresh slate, wipe away the divisions or wipe away the records, wipe away the division winners. I mean, obviously you can't do that too far because I mean you have to play in Cleveland. So, but everyone's 0-0. And I think the Tigers get it done today. I think they knock off the Guardians. I think Scooble goes 7 strong and gives up 1 run. The Tigers win 3-1. Next game, the noon slate game, San Diego Padres at the Chicago Cubs. I like the San Diego Padres in this series. I think they have the pitching over Chicago. I also just like the I like the Padres more than the Cubs. Cubs, they had their moment in 2016. Um, I rooted for them in that World Series. They beat the Cleveland Indians at the time. Just maybe one of the greatest single baseball games I've watched was that Game 7, Cleveland or Chicago at Cleveland, where the Cubs obviously won their first World Series in over 100 years. So, but I like San Diego in this series. I just think kind of similar to the Mariners. I think they're hungry. I think that franchise is ready to make a run and make some noise in the postseason this year. So I have the Padres in 3. I think the Cubs do potentially squeak out a win today or tomorrow, but I think the series goes the distance, and I think the Padres take it. And then let's see, we got the Red Sox and the Yankees. This series is going to be juicy, let me tell you. We got Garrett Crochet going on the mound today against Max Fried, 2 dominant lefties. Fried, I feel like I don't know. I haven't been watching or following the Yankees too much, like too closely to a T, but I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Yankees fans, but Max Fried looked a lot more dominant earlier on in the year. Um, Granted, he has a sub 3 ERA, so I mean, he's obviously been consistent throughout the year, but I just early on in the season, he was he was like 7-0, just mowing people down. So I'd like to see if the Red Sox, personally, I'm going to be rooting for the Red Sox. Um, I fucking hate the Yankees. Always have, always will. Um, Even with guys like Aaron Judge on their team. I mean, the Yankees, I feel like managed to make me. I liked Aaron Judge. I still kind of do, but like to an extent. I mean, the Yankees fans that are, I mean, they're just insufferable. With the Aaron Judge MVP rhetoric, that I'm just like, I'm done. I can't do it with these Yankees fans anymore. But that'll be a big series. I could honestly, unfortunately, I could see the Yankees sweeping the series, but the only thing that I feel like the Red Sox have truly on the Yankees is the Yankees haven't beat the Red Sox in the playoffs since Aaron Boone played for the Red Sox, or I mean for the Yankees when he hit that walk-off home run against Tim Wakefield in 2003. That was the last time the Yankees had the pleasure of beating the Red Sox in the playoffs. And you know what happened that day? Aaron Boone hit that home run, and I cried because I was, what, 8 years old, 9 years old, and I hated the Yankees, and I wanted the Red Sox to win so bad. But they didn't, and I was devastated. Now, granted, I only had to wait a year for those feelings to be made up with joy and happiness, given the fact that the Yankees went up 3 games to none the following playoff year against the Red Sox in 2004. And we all know how that went. Red Sox came back, won 4 straight, and then went on to win the World Series in a 4 game sweep against the Cardinals. But I don't know, man. I do like the Red Sox in this game, especially with Crochet on the mound. You could argue he's been the Cy Young. He's been absolutely dominant with a 18-5 record, 2.59 ERA. I just I don't know, man. Those Red Sox, they've been sneaky all year because I mean, the GM tried to tell us when he got rid of Devers that he believed this team would be better off without him, and I thought, like most of us, he was insane. You don't trade a guy like Rafi Devers away for bags of chips, and that's what he did. And look what the Red Sox are. So, got to give the man his flowers. He knew what he was talking about. He knows what he's doing. I kind of like the Yankees in three, but a lot of guys are taking the Yankees in two. I don't think it's going to be that easy. I think the Red Sox are going to steal a game, and but I ultimately I think the Yankees advance. Um, and then finally, oh man, Reds Dodgers tonight. We got them going 6:08 Pacific time. Oh man, I so badly want to take the Reds in this series. They only need to win 2 games, just two. That's it. I'm doing it. I'm going Reds with the upset. They're gonna knock off the defending champs, the Dodgers. The Dodgers choke, man. That all my life the Dodgers were choke artists, and they don't feel that different. They had a down year this year. I think that's going to translate and be a reflection of who they are in the playoffs. And we got who's it? Hunter Green pitching. Yeah, he's their ace going up against Blake Snell, who's I feel like he missed half the goddamn season with that shoulder injury or whatever he was having. So I don't know, man. The Dodgers are what they are. I like the Reds. Give me the Reds, baby. So yeah, there you have it. You got Detroit Tigers taking the series. Not sure if it'll go the distance. I think it'll if they can get the win with Scooble today. Ooh, I like the Tigers. And then obviously we got the Padres winning, going the distance in that series of 3 games. Red Sox Yankees going the distance. And then I got the Reds sweeping the Dodgers aside, 2 games to none by Dodgers. Yeah, and that sets it up nicely. We've got a Tigers Mariners ALDS. We've got a Yankees Toronto Blue Jays ALDS. We've got a Oh yeah, I guess it would be Padres Brewers and then Reds Phillies. Wow. Could you imagine? Reds Phillies and then the Reds knock them off. That would be awesome if the Reds were the NL's team of destiny this year. I would be given how fucking difficult the NL is. That would just be baseball in a nutshell, though. I suppose I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, a lot of time to get ready for the Mariners and who they play. I'm going to be watching Tigers Guardians here, flipping that on in the next couple minutes or so. But super excited. Haven't had really anything to look forward to as a Mariners fan over the past 20 years, barring 2022 when we swept the Blue Jays aside and then got swept ourselves by the Astros. So, sitting here today, I mean, as a M's fan, you got to be grateful. Got to be grateful where you're at. I mean, even if worst case scenario, we get swept by whoever we end up playing in the ALDS. I like where we're at for next season and the following because we are we have the depth at pitching, especially with drafting Cade Anderson out of LSU, the lefty. I mean, adding him to the repertoire just yeah, I mean it just adds. It keep keep building those stepping stones and I mean, look where we're at right now. We have five, well, more or less five pretty dominant starters. And I mean, I know for most of the year they didn't play like that on the road, but I mean, if you look at their past couple games to end the month, to end the season, you'd rather be there than where they were 2 months ago. So, um, yeah, and then we got the Mariners lineup. Give Josh Naylor a blank check. I know that's a common consensus over M's fans since he's arrived here in Seattle, which rightfully so. I mean, all I hear him talk about in interviews is how all he cares about is doing the little things right and winning baseball games and going home and coming back, repeat. Why would you not want that guy on your team for the long haul? I mean, the guy has 30 stolen bases and he's got one of the slowest sprint speeds in the MLB. That right there demonstrates his baseball IQ and how much he pays attention to pitchers' delivery, their consistency, their mechanics, their timing. He pays attention to it all. And that is not an easy thing to do. So sign Josh Naylor, do it yesterday. And yeah, let's get ready for that AL Central winner because that's who we're going to be playing. And got to get ready because whoever it's going to be that the Tigers with their ace Cy Young pitcher or the Guardians who have just been red hot. Um, we got to be ready because it's go time. And oh man, I can't stop thinking about the potential of the Yankees being out of the playoffs before the ALDS starts. How awesome would that be? I'd drink to that. And real quick, I wanted to just give my 2 cents on the New York Mets missing the postseason. It's weird because growing up, I kind of liked the Mets. They had a bunch of players I loved watching, Carlos Beltran, Jose Reyes, Paul LaDuca, all those guys. I don't know, just rooted for the Mets against teams like the Cardinals, who I was sick of seeing in the postseason all the time. But fast forward to today, and you look at this Mets team, they're second in payroll in baseball, 83 and 79. And Juan Soto, I mean, I haven't I haven't exactly looked at his numbers in the clutch, but they are not similar to his numbers outside of the clutch. Um, and I mean, it begs the question, was the guy ever worth it in the first place? And my inclination was no. I didn't really want the Mariners to go after Soto. I'm glad they didn't. We would have had to give away our whole farm for a guy that clearly wants it all. He wants the paychecks and he wants to be the savior of the franchise, apparently, because he left a situation in New York on the opposite side of town, um, where he was in the World Series last year and he would be batting alongside Aaron Judge, who was hitting 330 at his lowest point this season. So, yeah, Juan Soto. Um, that one's on you, my guy. And I mean, from an outsider looking in, it just as simple as day looked like a selfish decision to want to be the guy on your team and not secondary to Aaron Judge. So, I mean, which I suppose I get. Like you make it that high to the top, you perfect your craft that precisely. Sure, all right, Juan Soto. I guess I see where you're coming from, but man, you'd be in a good spot right now if you had just stayed on the other side of the city, my guy. Um, but yeah, it's unfortunate for the Mets. I can't I can't say I'm too shook up about it, given that they have the second highest payroll in baseball. In fact, I think it's good for the game when shit like that happens, because it's just a little reminder to everyone that uh, you simply just can't buy the World Series unless you're the Yankees from the 20th century. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I got the ball game starting here, Tigers Guardians in the next 10 minutes, so I'm gonna hop off, catch that one, and I don't know, leave a comment below who you think's gonna pull it out and who we're gonna end up facing here in the next week. Tigers Guardians, who you got? All right, well. Thanks for stopping by on this quick little MLB edition of JR Takes, and I'll probably be coming at you guys all week with little snippets and episodes, little short episodes, just because Ryan is in France at the moment visiting some fam, so yeah, it'll be just me for the week, and let's get after it. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you later this week. Yeah. Go M's.